So, this is it. This is the final product of the Anime Cinematic Universe Phase 3, Part 2. There's more products to go, so let's get started. And sorry about the delays, so now let's get started. So, remember back in Anime Cinematic Universe Phase 2? Well, I counterparted Ant-Man to One Punch Man, and, well, I can't title it One Punch Man and Genos because Genos already appeared in the first movie. So, I solved the problem by titling One Punch Man's sequel One Punch Man Second Punch. In One Punch Man's sequel, it will follow Saitama fighting more villains along with Genos and his team. The main villain in this movie is Goru, and he collects all the Dragon Balls to revive Eve, Naruto's rival. It's not Sasuke, it's someone else. You know it. 3, 2, 1. Surprise! Madara returns in One Punch Man Second Punch, and he is impossibly punched in one punch. Saitama is relieved that he can't punch Madara in one punch because every monster he fights punches is one punch, they die in one punch. And Madara and Saitama both have a Superman vs. General Zod fight. I'll leave the link down below, that way you can pretend that One Punch Man and Madara are fighting. Genos kills a dragon, and Saitama punches Madara so hard the Dragon Balls turn to dust. And the movie ends with, again, Saitama eating at McDonald's. And that was One Punch Man's Second Punch. Post-credit scene. In the post-credit scene, Ichigo goes to see Saitama, telling him that he has to go and recruit someone. Saitama asks, "So, who do you want me to go recruit?" "I want you to go recruit a ghost hunter, who is a detective." Saitama rolls his eyes and says, "Fine, I'll go recruit him." And now we move on to the next movie. So I'm gonna counterpart Captain Marvel with a Ghost Hunter show that I've been trying to pronounce. I've been watching this anime and it's really good, and you should probably go watch it. It's still really good. It came out in the 90s. So my counterpart for Captain Marvel is Yu Yu Yukisho. The movie could adapt the first 13 episodes of the show, aka the movie, I meant to say. The movie will follow Yusuke as he wants to come back alive. Neji makes a cameo, but as a ghost, because he's already dead. Yusuke and Kuwabara go to a tournament to see who is the strongest spirit. The main villain in this movie is Brando, because he was a demon this whole time. And Kuwabara gets his lightsaber sword, or whatever you call it. And Yusuke gets his spirit gun, of course. And Yusuke defeats Brando, though, and the movie ends with Kuwabara, Yusuke, and Keiko go see a movie, and they go see a Marvel movie. I couldn't think what movie they're gonna see, so I had to make it up. And now for the post-credit scene. In the post-credit scene, Saitama lands right in front of the movie theater, and they're asking, "Is anyone named Yusuke Urameshi?" Yusuke looks at him and says, "That'll be me, of course." "I need you to come with me on a very important mission," says Saitama. "No way! I am not going on this deadly mission, and I don't know who's sending you there, and I am not going on this mission, because I've already died today. A blonde dude named Ichigo shall send me there. Now come with me. Why not you make me?" Saitama grabs Ichigo by the collar of the jacket and flies away with him while Ichigo is screaming, "Put me down, put me down, put me down." And that was Yu Yu Yukisho. And now for the big crossover event, which is a sequel to Jump Force The Last Part 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The big crossover event is called Jump Force The Last Part 2. In Jump Force The Last Part 2, it will follow the team going on their big event, which they go back in time to find the Dragon Balls to bring back their friends who were snapped away by King. Then the team goes back to the present, and that's where they meet King, and then they fight him. Then the villain, which is King, brings back all the villains from the past anime movies. And the heroes go back to the present, and then they fight the villains. And there's a few character death scenes. And I mean a lot of death scenes. So let's see who dies in this movie. Well, first we lose Guy, Sensei Kankashi, Usopp, Nami, Saitama, Genos, Sailor Moon, All Might, and the ultimate sacrifice will be Edward. And now for characters that retired and follow their dreams. So here's our characters that retired and follow their dreams. Naruto is now Hokage. Luffy is now King of the Pirates. Goku retires from the Jump Force. Same with Ichigo. And Tanjiro retires from slaying demons. And yeah, the bad guy still dies, but the movie ends with the Jump Force having a memorial for Edward, who sacrificed himself to save the world. And that was Jump Force The Last Part 2. And now for the final product of Phase 3. The final product for Phase 3 is My Hero Academia World's Heroes Missions. The movie will take place 5 years later after the war with King. Naruto makes a cameo. The main villain in this movie is Fleckturn. The My Hero Academia trio get new suits, which is black leather, and they do defeat the bad guy, and the movie ends with the team having a memorial for All Might. And that was My Hero Academia World's Heroes Mission, and there's no post-credit scene. So yeah, that was Anime Cinematic Universe Phase 3 Part 2. If you want to watch Part 1, the link will be in the description down below. And I did this Cinematic Universe with my own imagination. The reason why I did it because a live action Naruto movie is in the works, and I believe we might get a new Cinematic Universe real soon. Like the Hasbro Cinematic Universe, James Gunn's DCU universe with Superman, and yeah, that's all I have to say. So, I have no plans for Phase 4, 5, and 6, but if I do, I might do those in 2029 or 2030. Who knows? So, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.